Hello, everybody, and welcome back to DRG. Today, we are taking a look at Leadstorm-powered minigun. Why is that? Well, I just don't play with it all too much. It is... When you are playing with these overclocks, Bullet Hell, Rotary Overdrive, and Burning Hell, it is not an entirely different weapon, but there is an interesting gimmick upon the weapon that makes it not a basic minigun, where every single one of these, even Leadstorm, which does have a gimmick of I can't move, still is a basic gimmick Leadstorm, minigun, I shoot the thing, which is entirely fine. That's a fun gimmick. Some people like that. Me, I get tired of it. I mean, I've been playing this game for so long that the gimmick overclocks are some of the things that I will forever enjoy, even though I think Bullet Hell is the worst overclock on minigun. I still think it's a very fun overclock to have. So, out of the basic overclocks that we have here, I'm going to be playing with, in my opinion, the worst one. Which the worst ones are exhaust vectoring, thin drummed walls, and compact feed mechanism. These literally don't have any point, like, if you are playing with them, you aren't going to notice that you are playing with them, is what I'm trying to say here. And I'm going to be playing with the worst one, which is compact feed mechanism. It gives you a slower rate of fire by 2, and it gives you a lot more ammo. Like, that is almost not even an overclock in my mind. So, our build that we're going to be taking with it is improved platform stability. You might think I should take improved mortar. I don't think the rate of fire difference is going to really matter all too much in my mind. It maybe, like, from a on-paper standpoint, it matters a lot that I am losing 2 rate of fire out of my 15 rate of fire gun. In playfield, I don't think I'm going to notice it. I think I'm just going to be and gunner brand and that. I'm going to be taking high velocity rounds. You know what? I could just take oversized drum and see, like, how good a 1,600... No, that's not it. A 2,400 round minigun is going to play, or I can take, high velocity rounds, which is the better option. I'm taking oversized drum. You can't stop me, alright? We're also going to be taking blow-through rounds because also you can't remove them from my cold dead body, because every single minigun build that I build is going to have blow-through rounds just because I think it's the best, and for Hazard 5 swarms, which we are going to be playing, it's just the pick to take. Yes, there is cases where you take improved stun and hardened rounds. I think this is a tier where there's arguments for every single one of them. It's just, I play with Hazard 5 swarms, and I can make the bugs line up consistently enough for blow-through rounds. Now, on, like, other overclocks, like, Leadstorm, I can see, hardened rounds and improved stun, even though that stun is worse, be taken, and on Bullet Hell, I can see both of these be taken as well. And now for Tier 4, I mean, these don't really matter all too much. We do have less rate of fire, which means we don't get to higher stabilization as fast, but I'm still going to take variable chamber pressure just for that increased 15% extra damage, which is 1.5 extra damage. It's kind of just fine. It's almost like taking the damage over the damage here. And last, and certainly least, we're going to be taking hot bullets. We could take aggressive venting. I don't know if that'll be good. Definitely in Hazard 5 swarms, it can definitely be good. And then Cold as the Grave is like, who takes Cold as the Grave nowadays? They nerfed it because it was the most taken modification in this tier, and now it's just literally nobody takes it because the other two are just better. And Cold as the Grave was completely fine otherwise, so there was no real reason to nerf it other than people were taking it as much as the other two. It's just kind of wild. And then Hot Bullets just adds a little bit of extra DPS on heavy targets, and that's really the reason that we're taking it. The secondary option that we're taking is Coil with Fear, and it's Hellfire, because I haven't played with, Hellfire in a while. We could just take Stun. Yeah, I'm just gonna take stun so I'm not, like, falling into the path of I'm taking fear on coil gun, alright? That basically, like, trivializes the mission, and I don't want to take it. We're also doing something that I normally don't do, which is taking something other than larger battery. I'm taking resonance tuning, which makes the trail duration 5 seconds instead of 3 seconds, so maybe the stun will actually matter. Who knows? So, we are heading into a liquid morkite mission on crystalline caverns. This is going to be like the initial mining, or excuse me, refining mission that everybody plays, so it's going to be a fairly short one with a fairly tiny cave. The big problem that we're going to see is that we have our secondary objective, which is kill explosive bombers, which could be a little bit... Oh my god, could you get stunned? Is that guy just dead? Is he dead? Wait, did he get feared? What did he get feared from? Well, goodbye. I don't know. I don't know if he actually got feared. I'm just assuming he did. There's a lot of things currently happening at the moment. I'm going to toss a shield. I took a lot of damage there, and I'm not entirely certain what gave me all this damage. Hey, could we, you know, maybe stop for a few seconds, like, thinking about... Oh my god. Bosco, can you help me in any sort of way? No? Okay, well, I have Veteran Depositor, apparently, so I'm gonna stick right next to this and hopefully not die. And, in fact, I'm going to fail the jump that I just tried to do. And, do I have dash? No, I don't have dash, so I'm basically stepping on a loot bug to try and get to this thing. Does that even light them on fire? I don't know if it even lights them on fire. They're kind of, you know, Mactera or Mactera bombers, so it doesn't really... Yeah, they are super resistant to explosive or to fire damage. Please reload that fast. Do I have Born Ready? No, I don't have Born Ready. That is, you know, possibly the most unpog thing that I could ever have imagined on this build, is to not have Born Ready. Is this currently entirely fine? Oh, absolutely. I'm Gunner, dude. I'm the most powerful build in the game. Let's fucking go. Alright, kill this guy, kill that guy, kill... Wherever it went, it's being killed. Oh, there is currently this happening. I need to reload this before I put it away. There it is. I need to take care of this breeder real quick. There's also a wave coming in. Well, that's terrifying. Okay, reload this, actually shoot the thing, light all the bugs on fire. I have no idea what they're getting lit on fire from, or not lit on fire, what they're being feared from. And then just pretend that I'm fine, don't overheat. Get stunned, I guess. Light on fire, please? Thank you. We also have swarmers coming for me, which is not good. That means... Oh! I'm out of ammo. That's possibly not good. That's, like, really not good. This is, in my opinion, not poggers? Could the fucking loot bug stop being on top of my shield, huh? Like, go fuck yourself. Oh my god. That is so bad. Just die, please. Don't even think about it. Just run. Don't even think about what's happening. Just run. You see your objective in front of you. It is a... Don't die. Oh, God bless. I had a feeling that would kill me, but I didn't want to, like, jinx it at all. Okay, where's that, Brood Nexus? Yeah, get the Brood Nexus out of here. And then... try to assume that you're gonna be okay. Try to assume that you're gonna be okay to all the swarmers in general. Dude, that... The fact that I had the brain power to throw my... Give me a second. I think you guys can understand why I say give me a second. Dude, there is a Brood Nexus fucking spawn of a Praetorian. Can you just die, please? And then light on fire? Oh. That's not Pog. I mean, it is Pog, because that means I shot enough to do that. You know what's not very Pog? The fact that I don't have any ammo for coil gun. You know, maybe I should have actually taken the coil gun upgrade for AoE, huh? That really does say a lot. God, that Brood Nexus just literally fucked me over, didn't it? How do I still have ammo for this gun? God, minigun is such a good weapon that even whenever it's terrible, like this build where I have, you know, so much ammo and no damage, that I'm still like, and then I'm like, yeah, this is fantastic, dude. Like, who cares if I don't have ammo? Like, Jesus Christ, how is minigun this good? I mean, let's just be honest here. Gunner is the best class. Oh my god. Gunner is the best class just to be playing the game, like, normally. That is just how Gunner is. Can we talk about this at any point in time? I'm not shooting that. I realize the fact that I have less ammo than normal, and I can understand not to shoot the weapon, because if I had ammo, I would have absolutely shot the weapon like that. Thank you. I'm so glad that the Praetorian can not break my shields. Hi. Can you, you know, at some point die? Sure. So, the relationship and I have been eating a lot of pizza lately. So, my next question is how do you eat pizza? Like, do you eat it with a fork and a knife like I do? I can't say that seriously without laughing. I don't. I absolutely don't eat it with a fork and knife. I'm not like the... I'm not that. I can understand why you eat it with a fork and knife, because, like, some people just have a problem about eating things with their fingers, and you know what? That is entirely okay. Like, so what? You have a problem eating things with your fingers. I can barely reasonably understand why you wouldn't want that. Why is there still swarmers hitting me? Where is that? I see him. He literally can't shoot me right now. That's wild. The main thing that I am noticing from this build is the fact that I can't, I can't, like, trigger Burning Hell that quickly. Also, we have a Tritilyte, apparently. We're gonna be doing that later. Can we get a little bit of a... Yeah, that. You didn't get hit with that? Oh my god. That's actually kind of insane. Oh my god. Why are you tossing those? Okay. Well, that's I'm dead. I'm dead to the fall damage. I didn't throw the shield. I pressed G by accident. How do you press G by accident? Oh, very easily, apparently, because I pressed it twice. Hey, we have a swarm on the way, which means I am taking a resupply right about now. Yeah? Yeah, I'm taking a resupply right about now. Is that Nitra? Yeah, that's Nitra. Can we help you? There you go. So, the thing that I do with pizza that might be a mildly cursed is I eat pizza with ranch, and then, you know, that might be fine, alright? Everybody can probably equivocally say, yeah, okay, I can understand why you do that. Thank you for scaring the shit out of me, because I didn't know that you existed. Could you perhaps die in a reasonable amount of time? So, I eat pizza with ranch. That's fine, right? That's kind of just a fine thing to do. The thing that I think is not fine is I also eat it with barbecue sauce in the ranch. Okay, like, we have a nice honey chipotle barbecue sauce, and it's very delicious. So I just like, yeah, I'm putting it inside the ranch that I'm currently eating. Like, that is possibly the most cursed thing. And if I'm eating, like, a, you know, barbecue chicken ranch or something like that, I will eat it with just barbecue sauce, because that is, in my opinion, just absolutely fucking delicious. Alright, can we move this way? Because I know that there's going to be a lot of bugs. And then I can just do that, because that, like... that just makes the bug move in a certain way that I don't really have to care about. I don't have fear, which makes coil... Okay, what happens with coil guns rankings if it suddenly fear is removed and it's guaranteed going to be stun, and then you remove stun with it? What happens to coil guns rankings in everything? I think coil gun suddenly drops down into, like, a whatever tier. Like, it is equivalent to everything else. There's a slasher there, apparently. Who could have guessed that there's a slasher there? Can the slasher go away? Can everything go away? Maybe. God, how does this have so much ammo? I don't understand. Okay, what the fuck is this? This is almost vertical. This is MCR. Oh my god. You can't hit me from here. Get wrecked. Absolutely deleted, Spitballer. You know, I really should deal with Herald. I don't... Why do people call it Herald? Like, it is very clearly the Lithophage corruptor, but apparently people still call it Herald for some reason. I don't really understand why, but it's fair enough, I suppose. I really hope that Herald is going to be cooperative in this. Is Bosco going to swallow all of this delicious, delicious foam that I'm leaving out for him? And now I have done that, I'm going to take a bunch of damage because I'm a kind of a... Just toss those. It's fine, don't worry about it. You're not going to go down. It's fine. I didn't deal a lot of damage to the swarm that happened there, but I did at least kill a lot of bugs with the... Is the shellback okay? I mean, the shellback is currently, like, doing shellback things and being an asshole. There you go. You're lit on fire. You're gonna... Never mind. You're not gonna take a bunch of damage from the fire. And then you're too far away for me to do that. Okay, you know what? Here you go. You solved this issue for me. You fucking bastard. I hate the fact that they guarantee single you out and try it and go for you. I don't think they should do that. But I understand why, is because if they didn't do that, like, what else do they do? Like, genuinely, what else do they do during their, little rolly period or whatever? Okay, that's one thing down. Let's get a health phase done. Entirely. Oh my god. Okay. I mean, this is terrible. Right? This is not where you want to be. Because Bosco's gonna reveal its health stage. Yeah, it's now going to do the thing where it's kind of garbage. Yeah. I don't need to stand here. Could you suck it up, please? Thank you. I don't think the shield will help me. Oh, we're too far away. Wonderful. And I also didn't reveal its other HP phases, so it's just going to be alive for a while. Why do you move that way? I really don't understand why the corruptor is the way that it is. Like, why does it, whenever I trigger its ability to... Just go away. Just simply go away, Stingtail. Nobody wants you to be around during their Christmas party or birthday recital, alright? What was I talking about? I was talking about pizza earlier. I think my favorite... Are you alive? My favorite pizza is just like a normal, like, supreme pizza. Wait, did I get those shield benefits while I was fucking reloading? What is this what is this weapon that I am playing with? Because obviously it's not like any other weapon that we typically call a weapon. It is something other than that. I'm going to overheat, and by overheat I mean I'm gonna blow up and act like I don't know nobody. This is not a way to go. Well, that solves my issues real quick. It's just, oh, I got hit by a thing. Just absolutely. And absolutely throw a shield, because there is no other reason. Like, if you don't throw a shield there and you're a gunner, what the hell else are you doing with your life? Obviously, like, living a lot better life than me, because I am critiquing how people play in DRG, because how people play in DRG is definitely not up to me. He is absolutely dead. I still have 292 rounds to go? What? I need a resupply because my other weapon is gone, dude. What the fuck is this weapon? What is I have too much ammo. I can't spend it all. Oh. Okay, now we have a full phase left to deal with. It's gonna do the... yeah, it's gonna do that. I can't really get close to it to power attack it. Do the things. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you. Okay, now I can go power attack it. There's one. I didn't try to do that. Now it's just dead, because fucking coil gun can hit all weak points at once because it pierces through the bug. That... why does this gun exist? I don't know. It just does exist. Dude, I don't know where the bugs are. I'm just shooting to spend ammo. I think it's... yeah, it's a shellback, and it's a Praetorian, and maybe a Oppressor. Please die. Thank you. Yeah, it's 2 Praetorians, an Oppressor, and like a Mactera that tried to attack me previously. This is a... not very good... I don't have that. I don't have a thing to do with that. Yeah, I think this is not the build to be taken with this overclock. This overclock definitely is, like, there is the gun never ends build. I hate the fact that Praetorians can trigger twice ticks. Because they're... okay, so their acid spit doesn't actually do real damage. What it does is it triggers a tick on you that guaranteed triggers twice and then ends. And if you are still inside the AoE, it then refreshes the AoE to just make you take a lot more damage. Oh hey, we have a swarm. I'm grabbing a resupply, even though I don't really need a resupply, because, well, you know, coil gun is out of ammo, and coil gun is my main wave clear source, because obviously I'm not using anything else. Did I even plug that thing? I did not. I basically got attacked by bugs and didn't even... pardon me. And didn't even, why are you here? Why is Bosco building? Or why is Bosco attacking instead of building? Is there another wave behind me? Listen, man, I don't actually know what's happening with this, just toss a shield. Toss a shield, toss that onto... you know, don't toss that onto that thing. Listen to how I feel about this game. Don't grab me. Thank you. I don't want to be standing here. In fact, I don't want to be standing anywhere near the Stingtail. I don't know why the Stingtail started walking away. The Stingtail basically let me get away for that for free. Don't do it. Thank you. I know what you want to do, and that is something that I really don't want you to do. Okay, there you go. I have all the bugs lit on fire, and now I can just start shooting to my heart's content. I think if you are to actually bring this build again, I think the rate of fire thing is completely fine to take. Aggressive venting is definitely, again, a very fine take on this as well, because I am having trouble spending the ammo, and aggressive venting lets you just continuously fire the entire way without really worrying about overheats, because the overheat is now less than 5 seconds instead of 10. Can you stop shooting at me, please? Thank you. Do I think this build is fine for normal has 5 double swarms build? Oh yeah, you're freaking gunner, dude. Nothing, like, even the worst build on Gunner, which is Gunner, which is combat mobility on autocannon, is still gonna be entirely fine on double swarms, just because, oh, I have a shield, and now, like, the team around me is completely fine and able to shoot the swarm while I am, you know, reloading my 110 mag with increased rate of fire, or, you know, 55 mag and with increased rate of fire. Why does that exist? Why does combat mobility do that? Why does it reduce your rate of, your mag size? If anything, I think it should reduce your what should do I think it should reduce? Like, it's autocannon, so not damage, obviously, because it's freaking autocannon. If you reduce the damage of autocannon, what's the fucking point? Okay, let's deal with Tritilyte real quick. So, Tritilyte is a... Solo is definitely the worst... I mean, even with people, it is the worst machine event just because of how random it could be. It could be basically almost impossible, or it could be GG easy. And there's not really... There is an in-between where it is difficult and where it's still easy to do. And then solo, it makes it even worse, where this could just be straight impossible. Because if it, like, spawns on the other side of this wall, it did not. It spawned on the hill, so that means this is now GG easy. It spawned on the hill. I mean, it spawned on inside of something. Okay, that's a little bit weird. But it spawned on the hill, which means I just, you know, toss things down. I toss a shield, and then, you know, pretend I have a weapon. And just simply do that. That is all I'm doing, this entire thing. Get this all out of here. Yeah, okay, this is just easy as hell. You know, it's not easy as hell as if you fall, huh? If you almost fall twice as well. Get out of here, get out of here, get out of here. I need this to go up, and then I need Bosco to deal with all the swarmers? Why is there so many? I mean, I don't need him to deal with all the swarmers. I have a shield. Just toss it down and, you know, do the entire thing. Alright, let's get the refining process going. This mission has so far been completely fine. I need to get the lithophage, the plague hearts, actually in. Where are the plague hearts? I simply have no idea. I thought they were right there where I thought that's where it died, but apparently I am completely wrong on that. I'm tossing a shield. I am currently trying to deal with the stingtail, and I don't have it. Where did it die? I have 3 plague hearts in. I already got it. I didn't think I got it in. I thought I still had time to, you know, grab it. I simply have no idea how I dodged that. Can we... Swarmers really just changed the way how I play the game and how I feel about the game, huh? There's no other enemy that makes me... Thank you. That makes me feel the way that I do whenever swarmers are inside the game. Wow. Wow! Real skill-based matchmaking, huh? That's aggravating, and by aggravating I mean it's completely fine, because it's not, you know, you can't tell if it's gonna hit you or not, and you can't tell if it's gonna hit you twice, because it just bounces you somewhere and then you get hit again. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Hello. Shellback? Are you... Okay. What's going on? Like, genuinely, what's going on during this video? Because I haven't been able to process anything that's happening. My face kind of hurts because I've been smiling this entire time. And my voice box also kind of hurts because this is the third video that I've recorded today. How many videos do I usually record during a day? 1, maybe 2. That's terrifying. Could you... Wait, I'm not taking any damage from him? What? Sure, game. You know what? I will agree that I shouldn't take any damage. I got slapped by a slasher? Sure. What is Gunner, huh? What actually is Gunner? What classifies him to be a good class? Because I certainly have no idea. Like, obviously, I've just used two things. Oh my god. Did I not get that? Okay, It's magic, dude. Alright, well, after this video, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take a nice... I'm out of water. I'm gonna take a nice, long pull of water. And that's what's gonna set me apart from the normal plebeians, is I am drinking water and you guys aren't. Take that. Don't hit me. That is what I'm about to do. And you know what? It'll be a great feeling. Yeah, just spend ammo. You have plenty of ammo just to miss on literally everything. There is literally too much ammo to really care about. This doesn't have any this doesn't have a resupply on it, doesn't? No, it doesn't. Okay, well, that's nice. Usually this would be a good decision. Yes, I actually dodged that Praetorian in real life, alright? That's why I didn't get hit. This would usually be a bad decision, is to run in the same direction of your coil shot. And by it being a bad decision, I mean it's always a good decision because all the bugs are feared. And the reason why it's a bad decision is because I have stun, which means every single bug is not feared. Could you not send me away? Thank you. Could you not shove your ass inside a wall? Fucking web spitters, dude. Also, why is there so many swarmers? Hello? And then where's the oppressor? The oppressor's there. Hello, web spitter that probably hit me and I didn't get revenge on him. That's Bosco. Web spitter, don't do what you're about to do. And also, these two idiots don't do what you're about to do. I don't have the rate of fire to kill that thing. I really don't. Pipelines are so weird. They really are, like, the weirdest thing that is still in the game, even though that ping exists. And ping just makes pipelines just feel exceedingly even more... Okay. My bad for thinking it'll be fine. Apparently that gas doesn't exist anymore. Who could have guessed? Anyway, that's the refinery done, right? Like, there's not going to be another break? Please? Can there not be another break? Because I don't want to deal with another break in the pipelines. I, however, do see some red sugar, and that red sugar is now mine. Because I don't have max HP, and that means I need it. I need it! You guys seen some of the recent SpongeBob things? Like, I don't watch SpongeBob, the newer SpongeBobs, all too often, but I will, however, get, like, memes about it and see some of it, and the best meme that I have seen about the SpongeBob of today is it's talking about his SpongeBob's voice actor and how old he's getting. And it's showing off a scene where they're both, Squidward and SpongeBob are at a laundromat, and Squidward has like an ink stain on the back of his shirt, and he's like, God, it's still there. And then he like looks at SpongeBob, recognizes, it has like the weird cursed close-up frame of SpongeBob, the fact that he's a fucking sponge, and Squidward gets an idea of, I'm just gonna use him to clean off this, like, goo or whatever, this black stuff from the back of my shirt. And so he grabs SpongeBob and brings him over to the desk, or like the changing, like the folding place of a laundromat, and SpongeBob starts laughing, and you can just hear how old the actor is getting for SpongeBob. Like, that man is ancient. I don't know how old that man is, but he is definitely, like, on the upper end of being old, alright? And then SpongeBob says, "Harder, Squidward, harder," and that was just fucking, like, literally the whiplash of that line in a children's show. It's just like, what the fuck? So, yeah. Just wild time all around for the more modern SpongeBobs. It just... I think it really reminds me... Newer SpongeBob series reminds me of Ren and Stimpy. Just of how it, like, is acted, and how the facial expressions are just over-exaggerated, and how they, like, animate it. Just really reminds me of Ren and Stimpy. I don't know if it's the same creators or, you know, animators of Ren and Stimpy, but Ren and Stimpy, if you haven't seen it, the best option of it is a children's show somehow? Like, that to me is premium Adult Swim content that is still on Nickelodeon. What the fuck was Ren and Stimpy? Go look it up, go watch a few episodes of it, and you're like, what the hell is this? Like, Stimpy and his friend are in the closet playing together, and it's just like, excuse me? That is an episode in there. Anyway, this is completely fine build. Like, there's only one problem with it, and the fact that I didn't have enough ammo in my coil to sustain this build is the only problem with it. In any case, you all have a wonderful night, and I hope to see you again.